Disclaimer: the opinions expressed on eToxic Tea Lounge platform isn't facts. This is for entertainment and informational purposes only. Viewers should do their own investigating, and it's a no-bully zone. Intentions aren't to harm anyone or defame. It's just freedom of speech and fair use content. Warning: freedom of speech is raw on this platform. Hey, what's up, my loungies? Y'all already know what we about to get into. We about to get into the tea when I tell you. Okay, loungies, so this is part 2 of Terrine's live discussing her and Cashon's little whatever and Cashon's piece of what she had to say. So let's get straight into the mess.
Going off. The next morning, I call, where's the baby stuff? All this stuff. I look, his stuff is here. I call Cashon, she didn't answer. She sent me $200. That pissed me off because you're trying to silence me and I'm trying to get in touch with you because no, you played last night and y'all was talking crazy. I don't know what type of drugs it is or what it is that amplify the craziness.
So what type of drugs do y'all think that Cashon might be on to amplify her to do these type of things? And it ain't no bud. Okay, it ain't no bud. Bud is not gonna let you, it's not gonna have you acting like that. Okay? So this is another person around Cashon in her life that's insinuating some type of drug use. Oh, excuse me, for her actions or whatever the case may be. Okay? It's still not an excuse because if you do any type of drugs that are beyond bud, that's very strong, that really, change your whole person and character and stuff like that to something dangerous or not yourself, you don't need to be on those type of things if you can't control yourself and if it takes over you. You understand what I'm saying?
But it's like, okay, you talk crazy. So it's like, all right. She sent $200. I'm like, yo, I text her. Don't send me no more pennies. You feel me? Like, me, Bishop and Terrence, I texted, I was in my feelings for real. Me, Bishop and Terrence, we'll take care of it. I trust God. Like, I was taking you at your word, but your word is some shit. And that's what I told her. So that's what it came from. And then she just go into this money situation. And it's like, okay, yo, even any receipts that you send, they're going to represent me. Anything that you send is going to represent me.
Before any of this, I really am a mother. You feel what I'm saying? And I know it looks like fun, but it's not. If I be honest, I miss my kid.
Is it me? Or she is watching people and hearing the things that are being said? How many times did I say in my videos that I feel like she should be with Cashon a little bit more because right now, what she doing right now seems a little bit more fun than actual job. You get what I'm saying? Like, it seems like she's just more focused on popping out and having her face everywhere, I don't know what she's trying to do. But the streaming, I guess she'll get paid from that or whatever the case may be. But I feel like she's not really doing what she said she was going to do regarding her streaming. She said she was going to show Julian's milestones. She's going to stream decorating his room and streaming her house and her car and all these things. And we have seen nothing yet. So that's what I mean by what she had on that goal, that board for the goals and things that she was supposed to be doing. What is her team doing? Micah, whatever her name is, like, how are you flaunting around with Cashon, walking around and stuff like that? You're supposed to be this business person. But Cashon is out here acting all willy-nilly and not really doing the things that was on that board. What is going on? What is the purpose of having a goal board if y'all not going to do it? Y'all going to do whatever y'all wanted to do, which really don't make no sense. While Junior's over there waiting for you to be a mom, now she misses him and she's a mom and all this other stuff. She made sure she had to put that out there. I know it might seem like it's fun, but it's not. Who said that it was looking like fun? A lot of people on the internet been saying that. You look like you're just having a good old time with your new boo. And that's basically what it looked like your priorities are.
And I was going to go get my son before I got on this flight. But I'm letting things storm down, like calm down. Finish the last little couple assignments I got to do. And then do what I usually do. Keep them right on my hip. I never, and it's crazy because, like, I watched this happen before where a sister and another sibling will get into it, and then they rip the relationship from the child away from whoever they beefing with in the family.
And everything about me is 100. You heard me. Everything about me is a whole 100. Everything about me is a whole 100. And I take accountability. I'm a very responsible person. So I like to hold people accountable. So when I hold you accountable, that's me. That's out of my responsibility. Don't bring nothing to me and you think you're about to just get over on me with these words and these emotions. I'm so detached from emotions. I'd rather know what's going on. Like, what's really going on? You know what I mean? What's the logic of the situation? What's the real in the situation? I love my family. I love my sisters. But I'm in love with the truth. I'm in love with the word of God. So it's like, what's right is where I rear to. What's right is where I lean to. So it's like, okay, don't take for granted the fact you're a mommy baby. And you mommy baby, you the whole household baby. You the baby forever until mommy have another baby. She ain't have another baby, so you still a baby. But, okay, we acting grown now, so that's what it is.
Mistake me if I'm wrong, but haven't Chrisean always seemed grown? Hasn't she been grown for a while now? Haven't y'all been babying her these whole years she been on this incident, not holding her accountable? And that's probably the reason why she keep doing the things she's doing too, because a lot of her fans and a lot of her family is babying her and really not holding her accountable and really like just letting her know, like, you gotta grow the fuck up. Especially when she had Junior. I feel like y'all should have did better with that. You understand what I'm saying? But she's the baby. She's the youngest. She's not the baby. She's the youngest. And she's an adult now. So I guess y'all gonna treat her like an adult now?
Be grown, but at the same time, be mindful of how you carry the people that love you. It's wrong to mistreat everybody that loves you. It's wrong. And I just feel like it's terribly wrong. But I definitely wanted to apologize to Latifah for my disposition and me getting in my feelings because she was in her feelings and I shouldn't have got my feelings. I was understanding to her feelings, but I didn't apply my understanding to her feelings and really go at her and seek to go at her when all the crazy allegations first came out. It's like I said, her disposition was like, forget everybody. Don't nobody believe me? No, it's not that. It's just, we had to process this. This was crazy. My children got pulled in the office at their school to get asked what's going on. It's like this affected our households in multiple different ways. So
this is the reason why I and other people at the time when Cashon came out and you and Tessa was like, stick up beside Cashon. It seemed like y'all was really siding with Cashon. That's why everybody said what they said to you at the time. Because you didn't really speak out for real. You made it seem as if it was true. So it even made it even more worse because Tesehki didn't have her siblings for real on her side for real. At least not publicly. So yeah, you got to understand Tesehki saw it exactly. She felt it. But us on the outside, we seen the weirdness from when it happened. You get what I'm saying? So we understand that what Cashon came out and said, it just made a whole issue. And it got personal to where it affected your kids in the school and stuff like that. Thank Chrisean for that. So if it was that serious and you was going through so much because of the situation, why was y'all on Chrisean's side and kissing her ass and just being weird? Like, that would have been a time where you'd been like, listen, that whatever is going on, like, if y'all knew it wasn't true, then why not speak out? But then earlier, Terrine was like, at that point, she said, I wasn't there, so I don't know if it was true or not. So why now? How do you know if it's true or not now? You get what I'm saying? Like, when Chrisean was in the hospital and she came out and said and insinuated and talked about it and whatever, Terrine, wasn't that you in there? Or was it Tessa? I think it was Terrine that was in that hospital at that time when Chrisean was saying it. And then I think it was Terrine. She said something. Maybe she was trying to stop her or something, but Chrisean was like, no, because she Terrine probably was trying to say something to her about the situation, but, you can't stop Chrisean.
it was like, it wasn't none of that. I just wasn't chasing nobody. However, like I said, I apologize to Latifah for letting you down as a big sister, for not just going above and beyond, and speaking up for you on your behalf. But I had your back the whole go round. Never was cool with Marshall J. Never was none of that. And like I said, it's not the issue. It's not, oh, you cool with them. That's just a present flaw in your character. That's on you. I know how I can deal with you from that. I'm not mad at that. That's on you. You gotta live with being like that. You gotta live with that. I don't have to live with that. However, I don't like how the situation going. I don't like how the words getting twisted, and I don't like how you think about the plan on face. Like, yo, we've been here for some years now. You know what I mean? We know what's going on. We done been through some stuff. You feel me? We done survived and won some wars. You feel me? We done masked and got through some battles. So what you think?
And it really breaks my heart because this is somebody I grew
What you
up
think?
with, somebody
I'm
I
not
feel
one that's going to
known
be silent. Especially if you ask me a question, I'm going to give you an answer. The word of God instructs me to be able to do so. So it's like,
with. It's distasteful. It's disgusting.
it was
It's
definitely a
dishonorable.
money issue. The money issue, I wouldn't even bought to nobody. But that was brought out because it was camouflaging the real issue at hand. And the real issue is the hate that's being served. The peace that, it's like, was it really peace being made? That was our goal. That's still our goal.
So that's why I'm kind of slow on what's going on. But I don't like the disrespect because at the end of the day, that Marsh and Latifah shit, I wanted to stay out of it.
What? Your sister in Marsh situation, you wanted to stay out of it when? When you, yourself, sir, started it. You had got her jumped. You got her jumped. All because you was threatened about the words that were coming out of Taseki's mouth. Like, girl, if she wanted to slap you on that Sprinter bus, she would have slapped you on that Sprinter bus. Your ass was pregnant, acting reckless, thought that you could disrespect people, put hands on people, and do all type of shit because you was pregnant. Pregnant people still get slapped. There's people out here that don't give a hell about you being pregnant. And if you don't care about being pregnant, other people is not going to care about you being pregnant. So how dare you try to talk about something, I try to stay out of it. I didn't want to. What? How you didn't want to stay out of something that you started, girl? And that's supposed to be your sister, and you didn't even stop it. It's because you wanted them to jump on her. You damn weirdo.
I don't want to be a part of it. The fact that became something and became a problem of mine, and now it's you owe me up, cough this, whatever you've been sending me is pennies, girl. Go look at the cash app. The total I sent you was $15,000 in total.
I got 3 swings up there. I just don't. I want it though. Fuck that. No, it's gonna be lost. Come on. No. I just don't. I want it.
Let's look. Go give my sister some money.
I always want to do it. No.
Look,
That's easy.
this shit is day to day,
We got
bro.
5 suitcases in this car.
This is not what we agreed on. She said I didn't have to pay her because that's her nephew. I always send money. I sent $1,300, right? Guess what she bought with the $1,300? Those earrings.
That's hard.
All this day to day. Day to day.
See?
Day to day.
Get the shitty well.
Day to day. Day to day. Like, you feel me? Like, day to day. Every time she had my son, I paid her.
I mean, from what I see and what she's showing, she has been consistent with sending money to that Cash App. Throughout the months, it showed this year and 2024 was about to show, but she stopped. But she was showing some money. She was sending some money, and it don't look like she broke, because if you broke, you're not going to have any money to send anything. You understand what I'm saying? That's what broke means, okay? But it didn't look like she was broke because she was still sending money. So I don't think she broke, but I don't think that she has the money that she had and stuff, when she first came out, when she was with Blueface. Now, her and Blueface money, that made her. But because Blueface is in jail, she don't have that type of money no more. That's how I see it when it comes to her not really, having what she used to have.
You know what I mean? And we still gonna have peace. I remember telling y'all a couple years ago when it first happened with Marsh, they will speak again. We will be a family again. We will be united, and we will stand as one again. But right now, okay, it's a lot of riffraff going on. It's a lot of lessons being learned. It's a lot of things that's going on that needs to be learned. Like I was telling Tifa, if she can look at certain situations for what it is, and then just understand that we got to learn how to identify people in these different places and different things that we're dealing with. So when you see that flaw in somebody else, recognize it. Forget their skill. Recognize that flaw and understand what that flaw brought to you from another situation that you went through, that we got through, and don't visit that situation or think you can make that something better than what it already appeared to be. No, we learn it. We each other's learning field. So let's continue to learn from one another and let's bubble. Mentally is my favorite type of bubbling in the first place. You understand? I like to learn something. I like to teach something. You know what I mean? Money, that's a must. Like the word of God say, money answers all things. You understand? And it's another verse in scripture. Everybody takes you more than anything. And I never heard people say that money answers all things, but it's really in the word of God. Check it out for yourself. Google it. See what scripture it is. But the love of money is the root of all evil. When you love money, 9 times out of 10 you're toxic with money. When you love money, 9 times out of 10 you don't know how to handle money. When you love money, 9 times out of 10 you don't have a budget or understand a budget. When you love money, 9 times out of 10 you go the cruddy route. You'll do anything to get that money. You know what I mean? But when you understand money and you know money, you ain't gonna love it because you know the riffraff that it can cause.
Okay, when she on the money topic, I think she's talking about Cashon when it comes to the people that love money, would do anything for money, don't really know the value of money, and know that money can get people going crazy. It'll change you. It'll do a whole bunch of stuff, especially clout and everything else that aligns with money. Okay, so I don't know, because it's been throughout the years, Chrisean been saying a lot of her family been begging for money and stuff like that. And oh, she be not talking to them because when she don't want to send them, they get mad. And she been saying a lot of shit, but we don't know if it's true or not because we just don't.
But you going to secure it. You going to tuck it off and make sure you have that so you can answer stuff. You know what I mean? I love to give out answers. And that's just what it is. When I mess up, I love to be able to pay my way through. I love to be able to fund that or take care of that. So I love the freedom that money brings. But I'm not in love with money because I understand that love gets toxic. Just like messing with somebody you're equally yoked with. It gets toxic. After the honeymoon phase, it gets toxic. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It was never about no money, and I didn't extort her. And for one, I can tell you this: my baby father can more so say I extorted him, but he can't even call it extortion. Pay me $1,500 a week. No exaggeration. Are you on here? Get on here and vouch. You can't call it extortion because he was paying child support. So, but I'm just saying that's the closest thing that you can say. Like that, you can say that. That was consistent money coming in, and I was wasn't taking no for an answer. And I'm gonna be there Tuesday to pick that up. You know what I mean?
You want to call sending money for little baby?
But even the money gets sent, even the money that gets sent, it don't replenish the money that I spend. Because understand me this: once I spend money, when I go into my savings and I withdraw and I'm pulling, constantly pulling, and taking care of footing bills, taking care of stuff, needs and whatever come. And I'm taking care of stuff. By the time you get a check at the end of the month, whenever they send your check, I can't even replenish my account. You know why? Because I got to get other stuff.
Even when I was locked up. I'll show you when I was locked up. I sent it. I'm just saying, like, if you really somebody on, okay, I get it. Like, this is why I didn't want help in the first place. This is why I wanted to take him on the road in the first place. You feel what I'm saying? Or do some professional nanny, because the nanny ain't gonna be having family problems, mess up the exchange and business on the other end. Like, how you getting into it to me? How you getting into it with me about Marsh, right? What that got to do with the baby and what I pay you? You feel me? Like, that shit f***ed up, bro. And I don't really get into that family stuff, but like, my brother Mookie caught 60, right?
Hurry up, come right back, bro.
Right.
Football game. They already did the kickoff. They did kickoff. They already
had something to do with him getting into it with my sister Terrine.
Chrisean, now you know you sitting up here lying. I personally think that you're lying right now. When she do them long pauses and she has that look like she thinking about the lie, and it looked like she contemplating, like, should I really go this far? But freak it. It's the internet. I'm going to do it for clout. I know this going to go. Are you sure you want to do that with your siblings? Your siblings is really all you have for real, because those are the ones that keep coming and keep protecting you and babying you and being there for you regardless of whatever you be doing. You really think that you want to keep putting out these accusations and allegations on your siblings? First it was, let me get Tifa. Let me just say she touched me when I was a kid. I know people gonna eat that up. I know people gonna sympathize for me. That didn't work in your favor, girl. Now you beefing with, then you was beefing with Chastity and you was exposing things over there, personal things, right? Now you with your sister Terrine. And you're saying that she has something to do with Mookie's 60 years and the sentence that he has been given. And people been saying that you were the one that was involved in him going to jail because you're an informant. Alleged informants, okay? People been talking online about it. It's too many stories circulating this around. But now I want to see what Terrine has to say about this, because if you thought that you pissed off Terrine with your extortion allegations, now Terrine is going to really be on that ass with that accusation. If it's true, where's the receipts? We need receipts. We need witnesses or something to collaborate that damn story. She looked like she was hesitant to put that out there. Them long pauses that she be doing and the stuttering and all that shit, and her energy, you could tell when she about to lie. Child, she digging herself in a big dark hole.
I'll be back, bro.
You feel me?
Literally.
I'm not gonna put the blame on nothing. But I'm telling you,
I'll be here for the next 2 days.
family beef will have you facing life in jail, bro. On the code, bro. All that gangster shit ain't gangster at all, my nigga. And I'm not smutting nobody's name. The fact that You play with me on internet live. You pull up the phone, but don't want to pull up the screenshots of the Snapchat exchanges. You pull up a phone, right? You go on live and say how much you need to be paid. It's $4,500. Bitch, I sent you $15,000. What are you talking about? $4,500, bro? You're weird, bro. That's evil as shit, nigga. Then on top of that, right? On top of that, you post my son while you in church. After you just say I owe you $4,500. I sent Tussa to go get my son. I sent people to go get my son so I can eliminate getting into it. Cause like she said, she wanna fight me and Marsh. She said, only one that can come get your son is either you or Marsh. If Marsh gonna come, she gonna have to get her ass whooped. If you come in, you gonna have to get your ass whooped. For what? All I said was, the shit was deaded. Okay, I'm Team Latifah. I fuck with my sister.
It was all a lie. Guys, it was all a lie.
Cool. Leave me out of that other shit though. And then y'all keep saying, Marsh didn't stay out of family business. She's not in family business.
Hi, Chrisean. Oh, do not get me on that. I look crazy. Oh, no.
So then on top of that, she like, Marsh didn't stay out of family business. Marsh isn't in family business. Marsh is respectful as fuck. But Marsh, alright, Dad, you going. Marsh ain't no bitch though. What am I supposed to be friends with a bitch? Marsh slid on my baby dad, bro. When that nigga was trying to beat me up when I was pregnant, I ran behind Marsh. You know what Marsh did? Stole cuz in the mouth, nigga.
So you keeping Marsh around to be your bodyguard? Like, that's what it sounds like to me. Like everybody been saying for all the years, Marsh is on the payroll. She do exactly what you say. And what you're saying now is basically saying that you rather side with Marsh, okay, than your sisters. Clearly, you already show your loyalty when you got to Seki Jump. So, I mean, what else can we expect from this clown?
That we need now. You know what I mean? So it's like, don't take me for granted. And let's not talk about money. You can't talk about money until you get to know money. You feel me? I know money. I know what's up with it. You know what I mean? So it's like, let's be mindful. Let's be considerate. And let's be more honoring one to another. And like I said, Latifah didn't deserve the public humiliation that she got the first go round, the sabotaging of her career, the sabotaging of her character. And like I said, that was big for me to hear Cashon ask me to write her an apology for Latifah. And I'm like, I wanted to come more from your heart. But that was big to me, and that said a lot to me. And I hope that this can correct Latifah, how she's viewed. You know what I mean? From here on out, she's not. She's a good mother. She's a good sister. She's a good auntie. And truth be told, when she comes to the party, she brings the best gifts.
No,
Since we was young, she brings the best gifts. And you know what's crazy? I don't give out gifts. I give out cash. So
yeah, that's one thing. Yes,
but Latifah give the best gifts.
Best gift and card.
She's a good person. You know what I mean? And it's messed up that she didn't get viewed in that light. And you know, it is what it is. But God is an amazing God, and all things work together for the good for those that are called according to His will, for those that love Him. So I know it's gonna all work out for the good eventually. But right now, I know it don't look like that and it don't feel like that. However, Malone is in our blood. You understand? We have some strong alpha personalities, each and every one of them homes. You know what I mean? And we don't go for nothing. But the thing is, it comes a point where, you know, you gotta lay down the childish ways, set aside foolishness, and take on wisdom and apply love to everything that we do. You know what I mean? And I just pray that God will continue to work in us that which is well-pleasing in His sight. And any underlying issues that we got within us, that we won't project that on one another or project that to the internet so y'all have something to gossip about, but that we will, you know, be that light that we're supposed to be while we're here, and get this work in. Because when night comes, no man can work. So it's like, yo, we got a lot of work to put in. God haven't brought our family to the limelight for nothing, you know what I mean, or for the shit show that's going on. But like I said in that song that we got together, what's the song? Back Against the Wall.
Humiliation.
No, man, they didn't add my feature on there, but that's fine. Because my brother did that, how he did that, whatever. But before I pray, I quoted the scripture, humiliation before honor. And that's what we're facing right now. Humiliation before honor. We definitely going to be honored, my words. And we're going to learn how to, but I know it's going to take place once we learn how to honor one another. You know what I mean? So once we get through this turmoil, once we get through all of these little weird things, we're going to be able to get the world what they want. But in the meantime, I ain't going to lie. Me and my brother, we're working on a documentary series. how we gonna do it. So we either gonna sell it to a network, or we need to start our own network for real. And y'all can hear the real story about us growing up, the real story about our life, not just the trauma and the turmoil, but all of it, how it tie in, and how it turned out.
And not just that, like, it's not gonna be, it's gonna be what it is. Not trying to make nobody look bad or trying to make the story sound worse or sound good than what it really was.
Yeah, it's gonna be what it is.
So it's gonna be what it is. It's gonna be 100, like, literally, and nothing but real niggas speaking.
What's wrong with you?
Why you going through my stuff?
I was looking at Nolani.
So yeah, I don't even know if I covered everything, but I hope I did.
You covered everything. Even if you didn't, that was enough.
Yeah, because I don't like to say too much,
it's just
but...
that, and it's just this, and it stays where it's at, and it got cleared up. But yeah, it's not right, and nobody can't play with you like that. You can't bite the hand that's helping you. That's not good, because that hand won't help you again. And you're the best hand there is. And I'm gonna keep it a stack.
That's real, that's facts though. But I'm gonna continue to play my part in how I do what I did. But one thing about me, don't bring no bullcrap to me. I'm gonna hold you accountable and I'm gonna call you out every time. So let's just be real, let's just enjoy the moment. Let's enjoy the time that we got. Don't try to sow discord. Don't try to make division amongst us. None of that. I'm checking it and I'm gonna hold you accountable. If you get mad at me and it class me, I don't care. You can't diminish my character. You can't tear me down as who I am. I'm a woman of integrity. You understand? I'm a woman that's learning to walk in love and walk in love fully. You know what I mean?
What the fuck? What? I need Marsh, nigga. I need Marsh, nigga. Fuck if you talk. I love Marsh, nigga. But I'm not picking a side. But I'm not also letting y'all bully me. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is my fucking life, nigga. Put the camera up for me, bro.
No, we're leaving.
We're leaving. We're leaving, bro.
Keep recording. What said? Stop talking to us. Keep talking, babe.
So yeah, thank you, Daddy. So yeah, like, then I'm like, I'm somebody's life now. I don't need nobody, bro. Shit, my husband gonna handle all that shit. My son got a daddy. I'm cool now. Shit.
Child, we all about to laugh at the disaster that is gonna unfold with Cashon and Bino. Did y'all see? Or am I peeping? Like, I peep without people. What did y'all peep? Did y'all see when Cashon mentioned that she has a husband and her son has a dad, which is Bino? She was insinuating. Did y'all see Bino in the back with the hat? Put the hat over his face laughing. He looking at his... Like, girl, you better get out now while you can. And don't have that man around your son again. He need to go over there with his other kids that we haven't even been seeing him around. He been with you this whole damn time. Like, is he a dad to his kids? Or you worried about him being a fake ass father to Junior? Like, I just cannot. This, I don't know what she's on or what the hell it is, but she needs to lay it off. Lay off for it. Please. You're not even married to the man talking about he your husband and Junior has a dad. Like, what are you doing? Like, are you cool? What the fuck?
Shit. I'm about to run this money up with Bravo and Tadashi and his peoples. This nigga's a smart nigga, bro. Like, I'm glad I found him. Like, he a whole muscle, bro. You know why I know that? Because I know. Oh, thank you. I love you. Talking about she going. Hi, Corey, I'm on.
So we're not about to play like that. We don't do that. I don't involve myself in conversations to tell nobody that I love. Like with Gay said, who I love, we don't discuss. And we definitely not about to talk crazy on it. We're not doing that. I can't do that. That's just me. And if you do that, then you asking me not to be me. And I don't know how to not be me. I don't care what it costs me. I'm gonna be me. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be me under the law of Christ. You know, learn that. But
yeah, I ain't like, just want to speak on the extortion part because I'm really still hurt about everything that was said about you. Because it really bothers me because you're nothing but a real person on everybody's side. And this extortion, I just want to go anybody that believes it or anybody can say anything. If sending money for your little one is extortion, then you something fucking wrong with you, literally. Something wrong with you.
it's not like I ask for money. I'm a prideful person. It's hard for me to ask for money. So it's like, yo, it's not like I ask for money. But if you offer something, once again, me being me, I'm gonna hold you accountable. Let me get that. What
We're
you
not
say?
gonna do that because we be up 3 o'clock. You be
And then what you said it
in
was?
the morning.
And then you can't bribe me with shopping and I'm going to do like how I did. So is this going to interfere with what you said you're going to give me? Keep your word. You feel me? Don't tell me. No, it's not going to interfere with nothing. I want to do this. I want to do that. I'm going to grab your ears. I'm going to do this. Okay, cool. Is that going to interfere with what you're going to give me? No, it's not. Okay, make that be the real reality. Don't just tell me anything. I'm not that great to just tell anything. Ask anybody that knows me. I'm not that great to just tell anything. But I'm grateful for God and I'm grateful for how he do things. And then it's like, yo, don't forget how I am. Even when I school your boyfriends and I talk to them and let them know what's up and how to come about you. Like, I'm saying it take place right in my face. And it's like, come on now. Keep it real with me, yo. Keep it G with me. That's all I ask of you. Just keep it G with me. I don't ask for nothing else, yo, but keep it G with me. And respect my gangster. Respect my disposition. Respect where I'm at, because I ain't gonna ever lead you wrong. And nor am I gonna ever sow discord. I don't care what I go through with any of my siblings. Nobody that's on this live, nobody that know me can never say, I say, yo,
Oh, that was the other baby.
don't say nothing to my siblings that I'm beefing with. Cut them off. Block them. This happened to me, though, every time somebody get mad. You want to play that type of game. I don't do, We're not sowing discord. We're not sowing what you call it. I don't need no army. I'm a whole army by myself. And I don't need nothing. I don't need no drugs to amp me up. I'm a monster naturally. You feel me? If I take drugs, I'm gonna use that for relaxation. I'm not about to go amp up off of nothing. No, I'm not that girl.
And I really hope that this is not I hope that what you see, when she do see this, that no fans or anybody make her want to respond disrespectfully, because it was nothing that was disrespectful. It was with the truth. Because
if anybody's gonna have Chrisean come on this internet to talk disrespectful, it's gonna be on her own choice. The fans don't got nothing to do with nobody and how their mindset is and how they respond for real, for real. You might not like the things that are being said about you or said about the situation, and you might feel the need that you want to clear some shit up. That's fine. But since when do Chrisean need any type of fans for her to come on the internet to disrespect with a response? Like, come on. She already responding. This is not all. So there's going to be an update. So just make sure y'all stay tuned, because Chrisean is still saying stuff. Okay? And I don't know what's going on right now. If Terrine seen what Chrisean has said and responded, so we're gonna have some updates.
Yeah, it's messed up. You should never mention me. You should never say nothing about me. And I'm talking to you. I'm trying to get you to holler at me. You ignoring me.
On Instagram and
that's not cool. You should know better than ever do that with me.
Up.
But see, the thing with me, like I said, y'all know I don't come clear up nothing. I just get to see who fake and who phony, who about to pick sides, who about to play with me and think they about to get away with it.
And it's like,
you know what I mean?
You love me,
love me.
Don't
with this situation, I'm like, I gotta speak up. I gotta speak up. Because we ain't about to have these allegations, false allegations on me, or about to keep creating false allegations.
And if
but
it's
for
genuine,
Latifah, yo,
respectfully stay away until you're ready to genuinely be around people and genuinely put your love
she really
up there.
deserved that public apology. She really deserved that public apology. Like, she was like cruddy, yo. And I know it pissed you off that I told you I side with her 100% in her disposition, how she feel. I understand her. You know what I mean? And this mommy child, like,
and she gotta understand our babies look up to her, not to look up big time. They look up to her.
Big time.
And it's like what you putting up there, you gotta be mindful, because
you're teaching.
You're teaching. And then when you do stuff like what you're doing, talking about people's parents, that hurts the children. Not just the parent, that hurt the children. Because people have bonds with you. And if you love us, love us. Don't try to fake love us and then hate us or really don't fuck with us. That's not right. Yeah. We're family, and our love and our heart is big. So love us how you're supposed to love us.
So again, like I said, the issue not you being friends with Marsh. That's a flaw in your character. That's how you rocking. That's how you rocking. I understand that. But the issue was you bringing her around at this time. For what? For what though? That's why I took the baby from when I got to the party. What we doing? We ain't doing that. Shout out to Crystal though. She a real one. She one of Chrisean real friends.
Yeah,
I love Crystal. I love Crystal and her family. But yo, pick and choose your friends wisely and pick and choose your battles wisely. And the best way to come for me is don't come
at all.
You know, I changed my life. And yo, I changed my life, yo. I really chose the Lord and I really chose to walk with God. So if you're gonna be in my life, don't be one to try to tempt me. Don't try to tempt me. Don't try to tempt me to risk my freedom. You know what I mean? Don't try to tempt me. I want to tempt you. Yo, I encourage you. I influence you. I be there. And it was crazy, yo. I be there every step of the way. With all of that stuff. I'm behind the scenes, but I'm front line with it. You know what I mean?
Everything.
Don't misuse me. I don't mind being used. You know what I mean? I don't mind being used. That's what I'm here for. But don't misuse me. Don't misuse me. And stop playing with my mother kids. Don't play with mommy kids. That's all you gotta do. Just don't play with mommy kids. I remember one time, right? After I had Destiny, I forgot what happened. I told them to clean up. They was being bad. It was Latifah, Mookie, Chastity. Latifah started getting smart, popping her mouth. Her little switch went off. I slapped her. Bow. Next thing you know, Chastity said, no, Mookie jumped in. Get off my sister. And he punched me. I body slammed him. Bow. Chastity jumped off the top bunk. Get off of my brother. And I'm like, yo, I took Chastity over here. Body slammed him. They started kicking. When they would kick, right? Anybody kick that I'm beating up. I beat their feet so hard. So I beat their feet. They swung. Okay, now I'm beating your hands. Beating their knuckles. Latifah popped my chain. My Peaches chain. You know, they call me Peaches. Ooh, I was mad. See her little hands. And when mother came home, they couldn't walk or use their hands. And she was like, don't you ever put your hands on my kids again. I was like, oh, shit. If I feel my mother, I'm like, whoa. I said, all right, ma, I won't ever. And I put a promise in my heart that I won't put my hands on them. You know what I mean? Those mommy babies. She said, those my babies. Don't you ever put your hands on my kids again. I was like, all right, I don't want no smoke. I won't ever do it. But it's like, yo, I love y'all. I love my family. You know what I mean? But what I won't tolerate is no backbiting. What I'm not tolerating is no disrespect. What I'm not tolerating is no dishonoring. You know what I mean? Because I'm an honorable person. And I'm a very disrespectful person. So it's like, yo, don't disrespect the disrespectful. You know what I mean? But don't tempt me to go back on the other side. Don't tempt me to go cross your mouth. Don't do that. Let's keep it peaceable and pleasable and plausible. Like, let's not take it to places that don't have to ever go. That's not fair. Because love not gonna do that. Love gonna cover. You know what I mean? Love gonna keep. Love gonna endure. It's like, what are we doing? You too good to endure? What? You too good to keep? What? You too good to cover? You tripping. You maxed out on tripping. If you're too good for that. Forget it. That's my disposition.
I already know that's me.
I love mine.
Okay, so Terrine said her piece. And I know Taseki's probably sitting on a side like, y'all wanted to choose, y'all want to pick a side at the time. Now everybody feeling it. I'm stepping back. I know Taseki is like, now how y'all feel when the shit get done to y'all? So, I mean, at the end of the day, I don't think this is gonna end well. We do know that there was talk about a show with the Malones and all type of shit, but things have been said throughout the years, and we ain't see a goddamn thing with a lot of things. So at this point, I mean, until we see it, that's when we gonna believe it. But anyway, I said everything I needed to say in this video. This was part 2. That was the whole live, besides probably like a minute or so of Terrine's live that I didn't record. So y'all can go on her page and look at the end if y'all want to. But Cashon, I gotta go back and see what more she said, because that's not everything that she said. So make sure y'all run this video up. This is a wrap, and remember, don't take nothing personal over here, because it's not about me, it's not about you, it's about the content. Keep it that way. Bye-bye.